So I've signed up for Melbourne Hyrox with their charity partner Race for Impact, which raises funds for some of the world's most effective charities. But I kind of figured if I'm going to fundraise for them, then I want to actually understand the importance of the cause areas. So I actually spoke with the founder of one of the charities supported by Race for Impact, trying to understand the typical diet of someone supported by Global Health Charities. And for the next 7 days while I train for Melbourne Hyrox, that's all I'm going to be eating. Alright, first workout of the week, 20k run. I'm told this is like the most relevant to Hyrox, but given that we're doing it completely fasted, it might be challenging. Alright, 20k, solid way to start the week. Time for breakfast. Alright, breakfast this morning is a black tea, and that's it. That's breakfast. So that run this morning burnt like 1,800 calories, and I think total calories we're going to eat all day is less than 1,000. Already pretty hungry, and we're only a couple hours into the week. So I had to go to a specialist grocer to get this, but the ingredients are maize meal and water. It's literally just 2 ingredients. 2 cups of water, 1 cup, and that's it. That is the entire process of making ugali. You can see what we have now is it kind of looks like mashed potatoes. So it's like 450 calories. It's just all carbs, no protein, no fat. So apparently it's pretty filling, which is good because I'm already really hungry. Really trying to get like every last drop out of this. Good, proper look. Okay, that is pretty plain. I mean, it's not bad. It tastes like, it's really just like mashed potatoes, but not a lot of flavor, very neutral flavor. I mean, okay, you wanna know what it tastes like? It tastes like flour and water. All right, there we go. I feel better having eaten now for the first time today, but still hungry. I could definitely have another bowl or 2 of that. We've only got 1 more meal for today, so I need to wait at least like 6 more hours until I eat again. Dinner is going to be more ugali, but at least tonight I get to add in some oil, some salt, pepper, and some green beans. Day 1. Hungry and tired. Alright, day 2, going to the gym. I think the plan this morning is just to do all the Hyrox stations as the workout. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm gassed. Not like sore or anything, but just exhausted, no energy. Alright, it's just about lunchtime now, so first meal of the day, and it's the staple meal for the whole week. It's ugali again. I've been like painfully hungry this morning, seriously painfully hungry. Also for lunch today, I'm going to add in about a handful of beans. Okay, that is going to hopefully increase the quality of this food like a lot. In terms of like palatability, right? It's also a very valuable source of protein, which is very scarce for me at the moment. What is it, the first time I've eaten in like 18 hours. Wow. Kidney beans like push the quality of the food, like that's so much nicer. Literally just having like 2 ingredients in your lunch instead of 1 makes such a big difference. Back to the gym this Arvo. I'm just gonna keep it like super simple. We're just gonna do an hour on the assault bike and go 1 minute on, 1 minute off. It's my 4th time eating this, and it is so much better than the first time I ate it. Like I'm really learning to like the flavor very quickly, or at least get used to the absence of flavor, I guess. I assume it's just because I'm like really hungry, but that is so good. Alright, that's it. No more food for 18 hours. Alright, day 3, running again. Definitely, this is one where I would normally do like another 20k, but this morning I am like so gassed, so tired, so hungry, but I've got like no energy, so just gonna have to see how we manage on this one. So far I'm running at like 5:30 pace, but it feels like 4-minute pace, so tough one to start the day. Oh, this run is like, literally feels like the back half of an Ironman at the moment. Like, just no energy whatsoever. Oh. That was absolutely the hardest run I've done since like the 17-hour Ironman, I reckon. Oh, brutal. Oh. It is so good to have an actual bowl of food in front of me. I feel like the softest bloke out by how much this is actually challenging me. Like, literally all I'm doing is eating a bit less food for a week. I'm doing this for 1 week. This is literally their lives. Not even. All I'm doing is following their diet for a week. Just like tired and hungry and like really just low energy. Like really low energy. And I feel very soft for how much I'm complaining, given that it's literally just like eating less food for 2.5 days at the moment. It's cooked. Alright, so this morning I'm just going to jump in on a group ride. It's not going to be like super fast or anything, but it's going to be a bit over 2 hours on the bike, which will be a pretty good test given the calorie deficit I'm running at the moment. And the fact that I won't be able to have any food for like the next 6 hours. Alright, so solid morning, like 60k ride, but given that we haven't had any food for like ages now, like still no breakfast all week, I am so keen for lunch now. Alright, we have got 48 hours left. I don't know, I'm just like super hungry, super tired. We are scraping like the absolute bottom of the bag here. I'm literally too scared to even measure it out because I'm pretty sure we're gonna run out of this pretty soon. On to my last handful of beans as well, so the amount of nutrition that we have left for this week is very scarce. But look, I mean, this is the reality for a lot of people in the countries that these charities are supporting, so... Alright, we got dinner, but this bag is very much nearly empty. So I really wanted to make this video because I feel like there's this stigma around charity entries for events, and especially Hyrox, where people look at it as if it's just a way of getting into the race when all the other tickets have sold out. And like, you kind of forget just how much good these charities do, and especially the ones with Race for Impact, because they're so selective with charities, making sure they pick ones that are doing the most good possible per dollar donated. Like, they literally use charity evaluators to make sure that the charities are doing the most good possible per dollar donated. Like, they are the highest performing charities in the world. You know, I'm racing for Global Health, but they offer a choice from 5 different cause areas. And it's like, a lot of people, I think, in endurance sports and Hyrox especially, they're trying to do something to like improve themselves. They're trying to work on themselves through these kind of sports. And that's why people throw so much of their identity into these endeavors. But like, with these entries, you have a chance to actually have real world impact.
We will be able to treat a child with somewhere between 10 and maybe 15, USD. This year, we're able to treat 15,000 children.
Oh.
We estimated the burden of acute malnutrition in Gombe State, where we operate, to be somewhere between 50 and 80,000. So at the moment, we are covering somewhere between 1/7 to 1/6 of the cases. So most of the money that is coming to us now will solely and only be directed towards like the pure treatment.
So you guys are fully set up and prepared now that all the extra donations that receive are going, as you say, directly to treatment.
Exactly.
I mean, it's crazy, right? Like $15 to treat a child for malnutrition is, yeah. And the fact that they're saying they're only treating 1/7 of the cases that are actually in their area, and the only thing that's holding them back is funding constraints at the moment. It's like far out. All right, that is it. We are officially now out of food for the week. I mean, it's brutal, right? But look, what I was looking for this week was to try and gain an understanding of the importance of these cause areas. And I mean, even just literally following the diet is like extremely hard. So it's like a whole new level of, I think, appreciation, I guess. I'm trying to have the energy to be more like energetic on camera right now, but I'm so exhausted. That's it. All right, headed to the gym to finish out the week now. I'm just gonna do a full Hyrox. Haven't had any food in ages, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. All right, here we go.
Nothing here to see, just a kid like me, trying to cuss and see, trying to figure it out. Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you. I'm still on here trying to figure it out. Getting hard to sleep, blood is in my dreams. Love is killing me, trying to figure it out. Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you. I'm still in here trying to figure it out.
All right, 118. Oh, what a week. All right, guys, thanks for watching that one. I mean, honestly, high impact giving, it is something that is, I mean, I do actually care quite a bit about it. So I really appreciate any support you can show the fundraiser, which I'll link to in the description. And I mean, as we've seen, it does do quite a bit of good. So yeah, I'd be really happy to see a good number on the fundraising goal. And I mean, it would be a really good, it'd be a good excuse for me to do some more gnarly challenges.